Hi guys, welcome to a new video and welcome to another WWE reaction. This video was recommended by Ark Nemesis and he said, "Hi Bunny, can you please react to 10 reasons why Cody Rhodes' WWE reign is losing interest with fans?" And the video is from Marvelous Wrestling.
Come on, Cody! Crossroads!
When Cody Rhodes finally ended Roman Reigns' 1,316-day undisputed WWE Universal Championship
big
run
deal.
at WrestleMania XL to finish his story, the world stood still and took notice. The fans couldn't contain their excitement, gushing about the endless possibilities that Rhodes' reign as champion could bring. However, as weeks turned into months, the second-generation wrestler's time at the top of the mountain fell flat on its face for, various reasons. Join us now as we look at the 10 possible reasons Cody Rhodes' WWE reign is losing interest among fans. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. It's all about the journey and not the destination. Cody Rhodes went through a redemption arc throughout 2023 after failing to topple Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39. Instead, he fought the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, in an acclaimed trilogy. It was a nice touch on the part of the WWE to pit him against one of its most intimidating performers in decades. The fact that Rhodes prevailed over Lesnar meant that he came out stronger from their blockbuster feud. The audience also rallied behind the American Nightmare as he slowly headed toward his final goal of winning the WWE title. The support the former AEW EVP garnered surprised every wrestling expert as the fans chose him over The Rock for competing against Reigns at Mania. Who could forget the hashtag We Want Cody trend that took over X and, forced the Triple H regime to change their plans and put Rhodes in the main event for the show. Wrestling fanatics were in for the long haul when it came to endorsing the 39-year-old's journey to the very top. But their support dwindled as soon as he reached the pinnacle of WWE. The unpredictability aspect has been completely missing. What makes a title run memorable? Is it a dominant performance from a champion that makes the difference? Or is it the absolute masterclass put forth in a championship clash? While all these factors do contribute to making a reign successful, increasing the unpredictability aspect of a title match goes a long way in getting the champion over with fans. Conversely, Cody Rhodes' title defense encounters have been anything but unpredictable, as they have followed a similar pattern, wherein he manages to beat his challenger against all odds after having his back against the wall every time. Granted, this has been a tried and tested formula for success that WWE has been using for decades, but every now and then, the global wrestling phenomenon has had the gall to throw a spanner in the works to make things interesting. This has been entirely missing in Rhodes' case, making his title run cumbersome for the audience. Lack of credible threats to the American Nightmare's title. The death of credible challengers for Cody Rhodes' strap has been appalling. In the lackluster reign, which is in the 7th month, the champion has defended his crown against the likes of AJ Styles twice, Solo Sikoa on 2 occasions, and Logan Paul and Kevin Owens once each. While Styles and Owens have proven pedigree in wrestling, visualizing them as the future face of WWE doesn't feel like the right choice. On the other hand, Paul has managed to make a name for himself in his limited run in the Stanford-based promotion. But, let's face it, the wrestling juggernaut wouldn't want to invest in another part-time champion. As for Sikoa, well, his time would surely come, but right now, it's indeed very early. The fact that these were the best adversaries WWE could come up with for its flagship title makes Rhodes' title run all the more underwhelming. The babyface run of Cody Rhodes
I definitely agree, like a title would mean way more if you have opponents that deserve to take it. And then when he really needs to fight these people, like look for example his fight with Kevin Owens. Oh, because I believe you deserve it and you're my friend. And what is that? What is I can't like I don't know why we even had that, but it's okay, it's fine. Him admitting that Kevin Owens deserves it and Kevin Owens thinking that he doesn't deserve it. But we really need someone who we all agree that that person definitely deserves it and would be a legitimate threat to Cody's reign. And I cannot find that person right now.
Its course. Since Rhodes returned,
I mean, we have Roman Reigns again, but that's it.
to WWE, its run of Cody Rhodes has run its course. Since Rhodes returned to WWE at WrestleMania 38, he has portrayed the gimmick of a crowd favorite babyface. His character portrayal has been appreciated in all quarters, particularly as a contender for the throne. Surprisingly, the American Nightmare's promos have been stale after becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. While he continues to woo the arena audiences with his notable charm, social media fans aren't so happy with his good guy shtick, especially after winning the title of his dream. Many believe these problems could be solved by simply turning Rhodes into a deceitful heel. Well, these claims aren't without any substance, as the former Intercontinental Champion's brief villainous runs in TNA and AEW were quite impressive. Food for thought for Triple H, eh? Rhodes
So
does
he's
not
gonna become
quite
the
have
Homelander
aura
of
Roman
WWE.
Reigns. Let's face it, Roman Reigns is a once-in-a-lifetime wrestler, while Cody Rhodes is unique in his own right, but he's nowhere close to matching the Anoa'i family member's aura. Reigns' historic title run, which lasted 1,316 days, may have been filled with tainted victories, but when he walked on the entrance ramp with a title belt around his waist, fans couldn't help but acknowledge the tribal chief. Despite gaining the reputation of a fighting champion, Rhodes doesn't quite have the same impact as Reigns had, with WWE's top prize in his grasp.
But also Roman Reigns has a whole triangle behind him. Like, he's on a top of a really huge and high mountain. He has this whole history and he's a chief of a whole tribe. He has a manager as well. Like, he has so many things that elevates him. Him by himself alone would be equal to Cody. Like, just imagine him removed from everyone and anyone and just being Roman Reigns without any of this OTC thing. Like, he would be really, really similar to Cody in my opinion. So I feel like that's the thing. That's a problem, that we cannot disconnect these.
Fans unknowingly got attached to Reigns as the champion. The old adage, careful what you wish for, fits perfectly
we wanted him
in
to
this
lose, and now
situation. For
I want
years,
him back
the
to
WWE Universe clamored
Like,
for Roman
he really
Reigns
is
to lose
needed.
his title belt, growing irritated by his dubious ways. But when the moment finally arrived, they developed cold feet, so much so that the audiences devised
know
a
what they want,
"We want
honestly."
Roman" chant within days of the head of the table losing his strap.
Oh,
This
shit.
displays the audience's love
Already.
for Reigns as the face of WWE, which they didn't even know existed until it was too late. Stepping into the shoes of a champion
He
who
is
has
a big
spent
face of
3.5
SmackDown.
years at the top of the mountain is no mean feat, and Rhodes has found that out after dethroning the former Shield member. WWE is delaying the inevitable by holding on to The Rock versus Cody
all about the
Rhodes
journey,
for
not the
2025.
destination.
The first half of 2024 saw a massive
Wait, do you
surge
really
in
think it's
WWE
gonna be Cody versus The Rock? I think it's gonna be The Rock versus Roman Reigns. And maybe after that.
WWE's viewership numbers with the addition of The Rock in the Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns dispute. So much so that the final boss's tiff with Rhodes gained more traction with the fans than his rekindled rivalry with the tribal chief. Fans
So
turned
people
in
want The
every
Rock versus
week on
Cody Rhodes.
WWE
Okay.
programming to see what the Great One was up to in his quest to humiliate the American Nightmare. The unexpected
Cody needs a
popularity of this tussle between The Rock and Rhodes meant that the Stanford-based promotion reserved it for the future, probably WrestleMania XL in 2025. Therein lies the problem, as the Endeavor-owned company's obvious delay tactics in pitting Rhodes and the wrestler-turned-actor have deprived the audience of what could be an explosive matchup. Moreover, Reigns, who could also significantly threaten the champion's run, is embroiled in the bloodline business, leaving the wrestling faithful no choice but to wait for WWE to assemble all the pieces. Cody Rhodes and the Bloodline. What's the endgame? Roman Reigns' involvement in the Bloodline Civil War is understandable, given that the faction was his brainchild. But the number of times Rhodes has been pulled into the familiar feud has been alarming. Granted, Solo Sikoa's challenge for his title meant that he had to contend with the new Tribal Chief's lackeys, but Rhodes having to fight the group first in a 6-man tag team match at the 2024 Money in the Bank PLE, and then in a 2-way fight with Reigns as his partner in the Bad Blood PLE wasn't really a good look. It pointed out that WWE had no credible challenger against the champion. Hence, the promotion went for the second best option. The Triple H regime has been known to take the slow burner approach regarding storylines, and it might come up with a fulfilling payoff concerning Rhodes and the Bloodline. But for now, his involvement in the saga feels like a complete dud.
Yeah. Can we
Rhodes' character development has hit a roadblock. The career of a WWE wrestler is defined by how much development their character has gone through over the years. Undoubtedly, Cody Rhodes has come a long way from being a mid-card player to being the very face of the promotion. But the wrestling business, like life, is all about continuously evolving to become the best version of oneself. And to his credit, the former AEW grappler has continued to reinvent himself since returning to WWE in 2022. However, he has become complacent regarding his character development since becoming the champion. Whether it's
See, I have a theory, and I don't know if that is true or not. I just thought about it watching this video. Cody Rhodes' whole journey and goal, like the final goal, was based on a materialistic thing. All right? Once he got that materialistic thing, and which is the title, even if it had a lot of weight to it, basically mentioning his father through the whole time, winning it for his father as well and his family, he won it. He got it. All right? And we were invested in that, making his father and his family proud. He made his family proud. Now, what is next? And I feel like that is the difference between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes' reign. Because with Roman, it's more the ideology behind it. It's not just the title. It is something that, like the acknowledge me part, besides everything, like you can always invest into that. You can always put more weight into it. You can come up with new things and change it. But with Cody, he got the title, let's move on. What's next, you know? I feel like he needs some new goal, something that is not really easily achievable, and something that is a personality trait that can always keep developing and changing continuously, because we are complex beings, and if we don't put all our attention on something materialistic that we can get, instead of like focusing on development, self-development and individual development throughout some events and things that happen throughout our life, I feel like that is way better of a storytelling and something that we can get invested in, because we are then more relatable, you know, like you can relate to that more than just getting some materialistic thing here and there. So yeah, let's see. He needs something that we can relate to. Making your family proud is one thing. We got that. What is next?
An error on the part of WWE's creative or a lack of effort from Rhodes himself? There seems to be no newness with regard to his promo, which have become more and more generic deep into his reign. There's little doubt that the champion has come leaps and bounds when it comes to his ring work, which is exquisite whenever he enters the squared circle.
Yeah, man, Gunther versus Cody.
As wrestling purists
really
will point out, a top guy for a wrestling promotion should be atop both mic and ring work, which has not been the case with Rhodes during his reign. WWE's questionable booking choices with him as the champion. We've already talked about a lack of credible challengers to Cody Rhodes' throne, but who put him in such situations in the first place? Yep, that's right. WWE creative is behind those lackluster booking choices. Moreover, portraying the second-generation superstar as a punching bag for every heel performer on the roster doesn't help skyrocket his reign to the top echelons of popularity. There has to be a perfect balance when booking a wrestling promotion top guy, and you know, right now WWE doesn't seem to be doing justice to it.
True.
Marvelous verdict. Cody Rhodes' meteoric rise from a reject to WWE's top guy is a prime example of never giving up on one's dream. But the subpar storytelling once he became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion has tainted some of that achievement. I mean, the jury is still out with regard to the American Nightmare's time as champion. Rhodes may still turn the tide in his favor, as Triple H believes in him going into the future. But now, his time as the face of the company has not at all been up to the mark. And that ends our video. If you liked the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.
All right, let's see what the comments are saying. When you telegraph to the fans on the Raw after VM that you are essentially going to drag Cody's title reign out the next year's VM, then it makes it hard for anyone to care about anything what happens in between. And let's be honest, if we take Cody from WrestleMania 40 and then we will compare Cody, let's say in the future, with Cody from WrestleMania 41. And then we want to mention some milestones throughout the year, what changed him personally, what made him come up with this and that decision. There is nothing. He is the same person that he was from WrestleMania until today, and we are almost done, like with the year. Nothing throughout the reign, nothing throughout his, like, I don't know. I really don't know. I cannot think of anything. And that's a big problem. Like, we need to see development. We need to see change. We need to see reasonings. We need to see outcomes. Like, there is nothing happening with the guy. And it's not his fault. He's really doing his best. He is there. He's like a yes man. He's showing up. He's doing everything that the company is asking him to do. He is a hardworking guy, and I feel like the company is really not supporting him as much as we believe in him, the fans, and I feel sorry for him because of that. I hope Triple H will see something better coming out from this and will give him more attention. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, check out my Patreon for more WWE reaction. Let me know what other videos you would like me to react to on this channel by typing react in the comment down below. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next video. Bye!